Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. I thought I'd bring you along because I'm trying to work out what to do for JLC ABC today. And we're on S and the prompts are spoon, stars. You need to watch Jodi Lewis's reveal to understand why I'm saying stars. Ship and sun. And when the stars and the sun came up together, my mind immediately went to the ancient maps that have the star and the suns on them because half the world's in darkness and half the world's in light. So I thought what I would do is I would try and see if I could draw a spoon, and I managed to draw a spoon of sorts. And I would put the world in the spoon, put a ship on the world, and the background would be day at one end with the sun and night at the other end with the moon. I've come across three problems. The first problem was this was the only ship I could find. I could find bigger ones than this. This was the smallest one I could find. And I'm going, see, I don't have a small stamp and I'm not getting a stamp. And then I thought, I'm sure I've got stamps, and I have got stamps with ships on them. Let's see, where are we? Here we go. Here's some more. And what I really wanted, because of the nature of what I'm thinking of, I really wanted one of these clipper type ships so that it matched the idea of it being an ancient map. This one here, it's a shame it's so dark, but this one here, in particular, I kind of quite liked. That one there is actually quite good as well, but it's a wee bit, yeah, it's a wee bit small, that one. I think that one might be, that one's quite tall, that's the trouble. I love the graphic quality of that, but it's just not the right kind of ship. So I think we maybe go for that one, just because it's a wee bit shorter. So I dismissed this because it was a case of, right, put the world in the spoon with the ship on it, but these ships are all sailing off. So I'm now going to have to try and draw my spoon again. I'm going to have to try and I don't want any of this stand or anything. I just want just the globe. The way to do this is to paint. This is a card I've made myself on. It's thicker than the normal cards in it. And I'm thinking the best thing to do is paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this, and then I'm going to leave this to dry, and I will be back once this paint has dried. This is now dry, so the first thing I want to do is I want to stamp this on here. And I was thinking about embossing. The trouble is it's going to be hard to wipe off everything to an extent that it won't leave a bit of stick on, so then I might end up with, so I'm just going to do it in black VersaFine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it on, and then I'm going to have to clean off all the bits that I don't want. What's this saying to me is I want it on like that, don't I? I want it on that way up, not in the angle that it's on in the globe. I want it actually that way up. And we have still got mess up here. So what I think I might do, I don't, because the other thing is if I stamp that on there, then I can't really colour because that's watercolour, so maybe I will cut this out. Let's just do that. Let's stamp it on something better. I suppose it should be Uncharted Mariner I should really be using, isn't it? But it's a bit, what I want is Bundled Sage maybe. Should we use Bundled Sage and Enchanted Mariner? So, Bundled Sage will be the green bits, the land bits for the green. There we go. And let's just cut that out. Just ink this round in black. So we're going to sit that there. Let's draw my spoon first. So my spoon wants to be sitting in here. So let's just draw a spoon roughly like that. I'm trying to decide whether or not, and I think I do want to cut this boat out. I don't want to cut it out totally. It's a bit big, that one actually, on that world, isn't it? Let's see. We did have some smaller ones that I thought were going to be too small, but actually to sit on that world, there maybe could be better than being a slightly smaller one. There's my ship on the high seas. And now what I want to do is I want to cut the bowl of this spoon away. Like so. I think I might go around this with a liner just to kind of oh, and I've just had a thought. Let's put an S monogram on it because we're on S, the letter S. Back. And now I'm wondering if whether, having done that, whether I should just put, well, let's see, because what I'm going to do now, you see, is I'm going to put the world in the spoon. Yeah, so you don't really see the rest of that now. We want to get it straightish like that. So the world's sitting in the spoon. And I'm just thinking maybe it needs to be, no, I think we want that amount. What fun! Now before I stick that down though, I need to do stars and sun. Now the stars, this is the dark side. I thought I might use these little sequin stars here. So we've got our spoon, we've got our ship, we've got our stars. We only need our sun. Can't remember if sun was the final one or not. I could do without sun, but I'm going to put it in. Not sure how I'm going to put it in yet. Let's just put that on top of that to get that down. Sun. How am I going to do the sun? I could draw it. Oh, I know what I could do. That's taking a risk though. I've got a raise stencil. Let's use that. So we've got the sun's rays coming down this side. Wild honey's what I want, really, isn't it? Wild honey's a brilliant sun colour. So let's get some wild honey. Let's get a bit of cotton wool bud will do nicely. Going to be wet on wet, so I hope it doesn't go green. I'm going to have to be very quick because it's yellow wet on blue, dried but wet. So let's just quickly. Oh, it's all gone underneath there. That's not. Well, let's just make it more of a. Right, that was not brilliant, was it? I should have realised that as I was pressing that through, that it would just go all over the place. But actually, in a strange way, that still looks like the sun. See what I mean about it's a good colour for the sun because it's that kind of orangey yellow. This bit here is a bit much, but this bit here is okay. Right, Kirsten. Right at the end, you go and make such a massive mess. What are you going to do now? What you're going to do now is you're going to put that away because you don't need any more of that. So put that on there. You're going to get your pen out and you're going to make the idea of the sun being here like that. That's better. Feel happier with that now. It's not perfect by any manner of means, but it's better than it was. It's you just keep working till you're satisfied. I could continue to try and but it's just a bit big. is the thing really. Let's write on the back. I don't think I'm going to stick that on the back, but I think we'll actually put one of these down on top of that just to. And it's hashtag ABCJLC prompt S stars sun ship spoon. You will find Jodi's channel linked below so you can go and learn all about this. She'll soon be putting up the request for next year's prompts because she decided she's going to do it again next year. So if you aren't already a member of a Facebook group and would like to put your suggestions in for prompts. I mean, it goes in a random generator, so there's no saying your prompt will be picked. But if you'd like to add to the list that go in the random generator, then you need to join Jodi's Facebook group, and then you can add. And I love the concept. The sun's a mess, but I love the concept of what I did with the world in a spoon, because it's just silly. But how was I supposed to get spoon in otherwise? I could have just used a spoon as a tool like Jodi did, I suppose, but loving it. Even the sun, I'm kind of happy with now-ish. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. Bye for now. Keep crafting.